will invite my brother, Dr. T.P. Shashikumarji. He is the chairman of Shiksha, that's a non-profit, and the former scientist at Space Department and Department Director of the Directorate General of Security at Cabinet Secretariat of India, and currently became part of the Global Council of World Yoga Community as an advisor. Please welcome Dr. T.P. Shashikumarji for a short message.
Namaskaram Dileepji. And it was nice listening to His Excellency Ambassador on this eve of annual celebration of Dileepji's landing in USA with activities. Congratulations, great going.
Thank you.
So happy that we are part of this great event. UN is going to have the International Day of Peace on 21st, and today is the opening for this great celebration. We are here to strengthen the ideas of peace both within and among all the other shareholders, including the great nations of this world. Spreading awareness, education on peace, maybe promote activities that have got the spread of peace as a seed. Understand the reason for conflicts probably. The inclusion of youth in the peace building initiative may bring a vibrancy and lot of creativity in peace building efforts. So my idea of sharing my views in most of the activities are believing that education is the space for nurturing the culture, and that needs to be strengthened. The peace is described as the absence of the physical problems most of the time, but it all starts from the manas, the mind. The justice has to be understood by children so that they understand what is the real conflict, so that when they grow up they will become flag holders for the human rights. They may change the macro and micro conflict reasons and violences from this world, focusing on the social purpose, the content, the pedagogy, the structure, the teaching methodology. All that is not what is applicable here. Probably we need to make them understand what great people spoke about. Like I was so happy when Ambassador was quoting that when you understand the power is that which overcomes, when the love overcomes that power, or the love of power overcomes the world, the peace prevails. I remember what Mother Teresa told: peace begins with a smile. The peace is what people look for, but they realize only when they lose it. There is no path for peace. Mahatma Gandhi says, peace itself is the path. There is no way to reach to peace. The way you take itself has to be that. We have all ritualistic activities which starts in Bharat. Always had Shanti mantra. Every Shanti mantra ends with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. That means let peace prevail. If you look at all the Swasti mantras, Asatoma Satgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amridam Gamaya, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. That means when darkness goes and the light comes, and that light is what gives you that everlasting bliss, and we are all praying for that. We have lot of mantras which talks Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Probably the most important sloka which is to be understood. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvina Vadhitamastu Ma Vidyusha Vahai. Let us live it together without any hatred. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. All the rituals, every activity which happens in the religious practices in India, keep on chanting this, because it is not that during that time there was problems, but they realized a day may come and it needs to be spread. So education is not to implement today. Education is to take the message for tomorrow, equipping somebody else for tomorrow. I'm sure if people understand this, take forward, such celebration should send this message to people who realize this needs to be spread, the message needs to be taught, and such that activities we require to propagate, so that the next generation will not have the need of celebrating the day of peace. We celebrate only when we have concern about it. That means we are not peaceful. So let this peace day celebrations be end from this world, so that we are all happy all the time. Pranams and namaskar. All the best wishes for the celebrations ahead, and let us have lot of united activities to take this message to the next generation. Thank you, Dileepji, for this.
Thank you, Dr. TPG. And I want to inform everybody, TPG is teaching Bhagavad Gita class every Sunday for us. We have around 60 people are every week. We gather and discuss. He teach very well. And thank you for all of your support. You are part of so many events. I appreciate all of you. You are here today. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was talking to Dr. TPS to have a intercultural, international teachings for integration programs for children. He agreed with that. I know he like to say some about this. Yeah, TP.
Yeah, Namaste Dileepji. I was listening to various comments. I always feel we should have, in Ayurveda we give medicines with a coat outside which is so sweet. So the medicine affects, but you only know the sweet. You don't know what is inside. I think art, culture, literature, sports, these are all part of extracurricular activities which needs to be encouraged, so that teaches a lot of tolerance, that teaches a lot of peace. Once we can spread that across the country, across different religion, across different culture and color, I'm sure the world will be much better. That is what needs to be spread. And I'm sure, as I told in my discussion, youth are the flag bearers, torch bearers for all these activities. Therefore, we need to have a lot of activities which involve youth with music, sports, drama, dance, arts. I'm sure everybody will enjoy it. That is what needs to happen, so that next generation we don't have to discuss like this.
Last time,
white flags. And I was telling, I don't know whether you remember when we had a discussion last time. I said we need to have white cross, not red cross anymore, where we don't have to go to heal the body. We need white cross to heal the heart and the spirit. If we can do that, we can have a youth white cross all across the globe. And that's what we try to do with the World Social Craft Foundation. I think we could work together to make this happen across the globe. Thank you for this opportunity.
Definitely. I was
Good,
discussing
Harish.
with Ambassador Chowdhury about this idea. I said we need training programs for young children from childhood. Make international camps, integration camps, bring them to different countries, and they can learn the different things, And so many of our people are well experienced, and they can give guidance, once in a month or something, So many NGO leaders are there. We are working very hard for decades. That's the way I see them, and educate.